It's my pleasure to stand here to talk about the environmental impact of NAWAPA water project. You know, this is a broad and comprehensive topic. You know, it's not possible for me to, in a short time, and cover everything. But allow me to have 10 or 15 minutes to talk about what the benefits we can have from this project in the environment side. Because this morning, Mr. Cody Jones, he gave a very good review about all sides, including the environment side. And basically, I agree with him. Is that people talk about the environmental impacts of any engineering project or human activities, and they always think about the negative side, negative impact to environment. But actually now there are huge work project is happening in China, and there are some Chinese environmental scientists made a lot of research in this side. I will give some brief introduction about their results. And in my understanding is the NAWAPA water project from the north to the south, and through the different climate regions, from humid to please go back. From humid regions to the semi-arid and the arid regions. If people talk about it, there are any negative impact on environment? Sure, there are some. But if we say this engineering from south to the north, this is be terrible. It's a lot negative impact. But from south, from north to the south, this is from humid to the arid regions. And this project will bring us a lot of benefits. I don't have a research about this, but we can learn from China. The China has, as Dr. Chang is in this morning, is introduced the China and north to the south water transfer project, and I gave them this is the China's the water transfer from south to the actually is from Yangtze River Basin to the Yellow River Basin, and the three road is the east road and central, or people talk about the middle road and west road. It's already started in the center and the east, and nearly completed this two road, and the west road is still not yet started, but it's on the plan. And many scientists made a very good research about environmental impact from this water transfer project. I show you I don't know, it's like a NAWAPA project with how many water is transferred from north to south, and
72 million in the southwest.
Okay.
100 million.
100, it's bigger than this. And this is China's the water transfer project is totally 44 billion cubic meters per year. And people made an assessment about ecological and the environment impacted by this project. And one research is I give some examples. Actually, it's many research about this. And one is I give some numbers from here. One is about waste road. In China, they transfer some benefit to the money, use money unit. It's a renminbi yuan. And they say from only forest, it's in the 2020, they get the benefit money is 1.5 billion renminbi yuan. And from grassland, it's 2.4 billion. And the totally is 4 billion. This is the only ecological environmental benefit from this project. It's the only waste road. But waste road, so far, as Dr. Chang mentioned it this morning, waste road is the smallest road. And for the central road, this a lot of paper mentioned it. It's in 2004. It's totally in 2030. But get a benefit is 19 billion renminbi yuan. And for the east road, this is 28 billion. This is only for the east and totally from China's project is how much is about 50 billion. 50 billion. But this project, China's water transfer project, is smaller than NAWAPA. And also, this is I think is the people talk about the environment impact. So it depends on what kind of project. Because now natural condition will have very uneven situation. Some areas too much water, and some areas is less. And if we transfer some water from rich area to the poor area, why not? But the environment, this is another actually in China it's about 20 years ago, and many scientists started the environment research. And there are many scientists that had a different opinion about the environmental impacts, even though it's about a 3 gauge dam project. But finally, and all the scientists agree, now we should find a solution to fix the environmental problem. The environmental problem cannot stop us to move forward this project. I think this is the right thing. It's it's American, it's a space project, and you cannot say the space project caused the environment negative impact. You can stop it? No way. I think it's generally this project bring us benefit. So it's next slide. And for this huge project, sure, we always there are some negative and positive impacts on the environment. And everything here is I just give some examples. Some changes caused by this project. So one is biological ecology environments. It's maybe basically this project will bring the even distribution of the water. So in the area, the biology diversity get better because there are more moisture, more water, and the coastline data, because there are more water will go to the ocean, and the groundwater level will be raised, and this is people talk about this, and this one is a lot of things we have to consider. Is water supply region will be different from water recipient region. Water supply region probably the more negative impact because the groundwater level will be go deeper, and also it's like Dr. Khan mentioned this morning, and we have a reservoir and storage water and more problem with sedimentation. But basically we need to consider all this. And also it's a soil vegetation, and in the water recipient area we can get more vegetation and so this is very important. There will be reduced the soil erosion and the soil loss and the soil nutrient loss, and also will be improve the soil fertility. And also we need to consider the change in the wetland in the water recipient area. We make it more wetlands and get better ecology. But maybe this one is selective in the water supply region. But this depends on how much water transfer. If it's like now it's erosionate, and now more water is go to the ocean, and if we transfer some water from ocean to the south, and maybe the water will be reduced to the ocean. But this one will be caused some wetland the area will be reduced. And also the delta may be shrinked, and the ecology will be changed. But this law, we don't know what kind of change is to the negative side or positive side. But all these we need to research. So far, I haven't found much research about this. And also, it's a change in agricultural environment. And as I mentioned, the soil and provide more irrigation, and the soil fertility will be improved. And in this water recipient area, salinization maybe is a problem because groundwater levels rise and there's more salt come to the surface. So this is we need to face this problem. We need to find the solution to resolve this problem. And also it will help us to reduce this. So this is it's also and also it's some change in industry, and because the groundwater level increase, the rise, and geochemistry change, and more bacteria, more microorganisms, more active in subsurface or groundwater. So this is always and also it's like environmental engineering is the scientists where we need to think about the landfill's location selection, and because groundwater level change, and must be careful to select the site, and also it's like a nuclear waste treatment. The site is also need to think about the groundwater level change, and also it's some change in human inhabit. And this is a lot, but this is more it's more complicated in this area. And in the water recipient area, so probably will cause the water resettlement. It's a population resettlement, and this is where this needed a lot of research about it. And also it's a flood control, The flow is will be maybe it's caused is in the reception area, and we have a problem with flow control. And also water quality, because it's not now it's local, and this water comes from long, far away, and we need the monitor, keep the monitoring the water quality. We don't know what kind of contaminants come from other locations. And also pathogens. This is also is a problem where we speed up some pathogen transport. And also is a eutrophication, and all this, and maybe we need to consider all this area.
What's the recommendation?
Sorry.
What's the recommendation?
This is like the Youxian talked about. It's too much nitrogen and too much phosphorus in the water, and a lot of algae. This is a lot of microorganisms grow very quickly, and this is now in many areas, especially in Asia, in China, it's a big problem for water quality. Yeah, I think it's this is my talk. It's hopefully.
That's good.